It's still 30. They haven't changed the. I hate how IGN reviewed this game. They're pretty much just like a fucking game.
Mr. Freeze has the only cure.
What are you waiting for then? He's in Arkham City.
Talked so good about this game, and then they talk like shit about it in its review.
I don't wish to worry you, but it is the middle.
It's because they're reviewing it from a remaster standpoint. If it was like a standalone game, like if they just released Arkham City right now for the PS4, it would be amazing. But it's a remaster, that's why they're talking crap about it.
Well, yeah, well, I understand. Understand like for remastered, but I mean they're just like they just brighten up all the colors, and if they actually played the game, they would know that's not the case. For all of them, at least.
How does Hugo Strange look? I have not seen Hugo Strange.
He looks a lot better, but he's still not the best overall. I'm gonna lie, the PS3 version of Hugo Strange still looks better.
Are you the one the prophecy spoke of?
But
What characters look better?
almost all of them, except for Hugo Strange.
What about Clayface?
Clayface, yeah, he looks pretty. He looks about the same, to be honest.
Freeze's lab must be this way.
I wish they used Clayface more.
The clearest point.
Yeah, I wish they did too. Did you see the? Did you see that one picture I showed you? I think I'm pleased. I think that's a new Easter egg.
Where was it? In, like Sionis Steel Mill?
No, it was this like you know where Poison Ivy is. Underneath there's like a little bunny with like some sort of burger place on it. It has.
Oh yeah, this always been there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I'm ready to go out there and kick some penguin ass. Me too. We do this for the Joker. When we roll out of here, we find anyone who may know where Freeze is.
Oh yeah, they added some gameplay elements because there's like significantly less ice in like the penguin, that penguin section.
What are you doing up here?
There's someone after me. There are a number of signal relay points around the top of the tower.
But I mean, there's enough gameplay-wise here. But I mean, I'm glad that they didn't just flat out remove anything. Like they kept all the Easter eggs, they kept new big head mode, they kept all that stuff. I'm glad that they kept that. I mean, with this remaster, it looks like they actually put time into it, unlike most remasters nowadays that just make a quick buck over a popular game that look exactly the same. Either that or that's the one type of remastered, and the other type of remastered is that they add in so many new things that completely, makes it not even feel like the same game. That one's a little bit rare, but I mean, you can definitely tell that there was effort put into this.
Alfred, take a look at.
Well, I mean, I think it's more of the angle. I checked it out myself, and it's more of the angle itself and not, the actual, face itself. You know what I'm saying? Well, here's the thing. What I'm thinking about is some of the designs don't look good at certain angles. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
The old GCPD building. Freeze must be using.
Well, one thing I'm really disappointed by is that they didn't fix like the facial models for Arkham Asylum, because let's just be honest, Arkham Asylum sucks with its facial models, with its NPCs and stuff like that. They still look like shit in this game. They look a little bit better, but not really that better. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it was.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, I mean they still look a little bit better just because of the colors.
Did you just send it?
But it still looks like shit, I'm not gonna lie.
Let me pull it up.
I thought, you know, from the early gameplay, I thought the frame rate was going to be like a huge problem. Thankfully, it's not, but a little bit, but it's not like super noticeable. Like there's this one glitch I had. You remember that? You remember, you know, that one cutscene with Harley Quinn when you saved the doctor? Instead of saying, "Isn't that information a little bit confidential?" she redid the second line a second time, and the game just moved on from there. And I'm like, what the heck? And I had the game freeze on me twice. But, I mean, other than that... Well, in the original Arkham City, I've only had the game freeze on me once. But then again, I've been playing the shit out of Return to Arkham. Already finished.
Which one do you think looks better, City or Asylum?
What?
Which you like better, Asylum or City in the remaster?
I mean, they're both really good. Like, in terms of, like, we're just talking about the remaster, not talking about games. If we're talking about games, easily City. But in terms of remastered of what they did, this is pretty hard because they both look pretty good. I'm probably gonna go with City just due to the fact that Asylum didn't fix, you know, those NPC facial problems. They're still quite noticeable, but I mean, with overall, you know, like, you know, differences, Asylum is a lot more, you know, like, clear. If you know what I mean. Oh yeah, those rain effects are cool. I kind of wish that there was like more precipitation, you know, than just rain.
Wasn't it supposed to? I think it's supposed to snow halfway through.
Well, in City, it snows from the start.
Yeah.
I think City I think it slightly looks better than Night. I think well, yeah, City.
He'll know each time I take someone out. I need to move quickly.
And I think Asylum does too, but again, you guys do, I'm saying for a remaster, they did the best that they could.
You're all pathetic. Making me look like idiots.
Yeah, these people don't give this game a chance.
Come on, Bat. Come and fight a man. Do it. Stop standing around like a bunch of girls and find him.
Throwing another battery.
No, everyone expects more and more graphics this way.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing, like a game like Marvel Ultimate Alliance Remastered, which, by the way, I use the word remastered very loosely. Because all it is just a port. They give that a free pass, but, you know, this game actually that puts effort into it, it gets complained about all the time by, you know, fans and critics. I mean, it's not fair. No, they didn't. You know what? At the least they could do is actually bump up the frame rate, but it's still 30 frames per second. They didn't do anything with the resolution. It still looks like shit. Especially the first Marvel Ultimate Alliance. It's pretty much just a slightly more polished version of the original games. But yet that one gets a free pass. But you know, Arkham, because you know, Arkham City actually put effort into it. People have to complain. I mean, it's just messed up.
Please, I give up.
We always have to complain about something.
Where's Freeze?
He's in the museum. Penguin's got him.
I'm not. We're having a discussion here, Josh.
No, I'm sorry, Mr. Cavalcante.
I said
He
everyone
may be
complains
talented.
about something.
Oh yeah. Oh, I thought you were talking about me, and I'm like, what?
Everyone's been every look at every game that comes out. There's always complaints.
Yeah, I know.
PS3.
The sad thing with gamers nowadays is that they care a lot more about,
That doesn't sound good.
like quantity over quality. You know what I'm saying? That's what I hate about gamers nowadays.
I hate season passes too.
Yeah, that season passes need to go. I really wish people cared more about quality than quantity. Like, it's like, for an example, the Dragon Ball games. They were good at one point, but people kept on asking for more and more Dragon Ball games, and so they had to, like, produce them at a much faster rate. And then, once they come out, they're not, big surprise, they're not as good as they should be. And then people complain, like, oh yeah, this isn't as good as that other game. And I'm like, no shit it isn't. You keep on requesting, Dragon Ball games. If you keep on doing that, they won't be able to, make a good product. They're just gonna make sort of the same thing with maybe some new characters here and there. Just look at the Call of Duty
Call of
series.
Duty.
And look at where Battlefield is heading.
Battlefield's actually doing better now.
Well, they're
Battlefield
covering the
1.
entire World War One, and guess what all those story is going to? It's going to the season pass. So that means if you want the full story of Battlefield 1, you have to buy the season pass. And
My
again,
friend says it's like one of the best games he played, even.
dude, I played Battlefield 1, and all it is just Battlefield 4 with a little coat of paint. That's exactly what Battlefield 1 is. I mean, it was a great idea, but they did the Call of Duty way, and they cut fucking corners. And I mean, did you hear even hardcore Call of Duty fans absolutely hate the beta to did you hear the amount of complaints about the beta?
Yeah, I did.
I mean, not even like the pure Call of Duty fanatic that actually like the Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3, all those shitty games are even liking this. There's actually supply drops in the beta.
I know.
That is ridiculous. Yeah, there's supply drops in the beta. No, I'm serious. There's actual supply drops. Yeah, that's how bad it is.
Oh no! Where have they gone? Could it be that while you were out doing what you do, the Riddler...
I think the rest of this, I think today and tomorrow are the last days.
Stupid fools.
Where have you taken them?
Questions?
I don't know. They pretty
Nothing.
much brought back every bad element. What I heard is that it's pretty much like Black Ops 3, but worse. They brought back every bad feature from everything that, like, all the fans, complain about Call of Duty. They brought back every single one of them. Every weapon's overpowered. The perks are overpowered too. I mean, I've not heard any good thing. The spawns are terrible. Like, I've heard so many, like, I mean, every spawn is like you spawn in front of somebody or you spawn, like, behind somebody or something like that. I mean, I've heard nothing good about Infinite Warfare, and that's even coming from, the hardcore fans. The ones that defend the piece of shit known as Black Ops 3. It's Warfare. Also heard that the next Call of Duty game is going to be set in Vietnam War.
Super criminals are planning. One of them is arranging a little welcoming.
So Josh, how's Mafia 3?
I'm loving it.
Okay. I heard that the game was just an overall mad game.
People didn't play Godfather. I played the Godfather. It was good.
See, I told you, Batman's here.
I
You ever
probably
played
won't
Godfather?
get it. There's really no feature to me. I'm not really that impressed. It looks like anything that game does. GTA does so much better.
Mafia 2 is like the best game. Two, oh my god.
Do you think the remastered's ever gonna come to PS4?
No, they're not gonna remaster the game.
No, Red Dead Redemption, the remastered's already on Xbox One, but we don't have it yet.
No, that's backwards compatibility.
Oh.
Sounds like Joker's people are looking for Mr.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Once he just does what he does because of his wife. Something bad.
I'm surprised they didn't ask about Red Dead Redemption 2 being on PC. Everyone's mad about that now.
Why are they being mad that's on PC?
It's not coming to PC.
Why? That's a stupid idea.
Red Dead was never on PC.
So what? That doesn't mean anything.
I say we go down there and kill sons of bitches. Teach them a lesson going anywhere near the courtroom. Not
So how far are you into both Asylum and City Sebastian? That's my favorite game of all time. I completed Asylum in like 2 days. I was playing this game like a madman. And then I played City. I've already completed all the side missions. Right now I'm doing New Game Plus.
New Game Plus is never that hard.
Well, the sad thing is, Arkham City is the only game in the Arkham series that got New Game Plus right. Well, here's the thing: New Game Plus is pretty much hard mode on Arkham Asylum.
I didn't want to do it, but he made me. He had my friend stuck in.
Yeah, I realized that. Yeah, that was on the PS3 version. One thing that I have to say about the story of Arkham City, first of all, does Gotham never check, their blood?
Did you figure out what the numbers mean?
Yes. It's
I
just
mean,
one
are they
box.
really
I
that
always
bad in the
question
shit?
myself, like,
Something, right?
Yeah, it's just a box. I don't know what it
I mean,
does.
I was like, why
I'll figure it out. You
wouldn't
should
they
head back
check
to the
it?
church. You'll be
Hospitals
safer.
always check the blood.
I mean, I know Gotham is a terrible place to live, but are they that far into the shit that they were just willing to take anybody's blood? And two, how come the Joker has been living for like, this Arkham City takes place a year after Asylum. How come he's doing just fine? I mean, he's still on the verge of dying, but how could he, last a whole year without dying? Well, and when Batman takes it, he's within hours of dying. You know what I'm
People
saying?
still think Joker's alive.
He probably is, because this is Joker we're talking about, but... Oh, did you see how Arkham VR pretty much just gave the middle finger to all Arkham fans? I mean... they made it to where Batman... Apparently, it's now all of a sudden canon, but if you guys recall, in Arkham Knight, he, got rid of, the Joker inside of him, with the thing. And in Arkham VR, all of a sudden, he's now the Joker. And he killed both Nightwing and Tim Drake. Well, that's a theory. Did they flat out say it was a dream? But here's the thing with a dream. If it was a dream, you can't read while you're in a dream because everything in a dream, words go backwards. In that game, the words were not backwards, so it couldn't be a dream.
So, the last time I saw Batman, he broke through my ribs, snapped my arm, and sent me to Blackgate. So what's he doing here? It's Batman.
Yeah, but they didn't follow dream logic. But here's the thing, in every Batman sort of like dream storyline, they always followed that.
Name one dream that followed it.
Three Hands to Dream. That animated,
What?
the animated series episode with, you know, where Mad Hatter, you know, put Batman to sleep, and basically he's like, I let you, if you let me do what I want, I'll let you get you what you want. Remember that episode? That episode was one of the best of the animated series. Well, I mean, Mr. Freeze is a classic episode. It's the animated series is easily the best Batman, you know, rendition of the show.
Speak.
John Good.
You sound impatient.
Who's John Good?
That is very good. You'll need that to solve my little game. You may have
Oh yeah, that episode was not that good.
to the mindless drones lucky enough to answer my calls.
Hardly salvation.
When I was a kid, I loved that episode, but now looking at it now, it's kind of stupid.
From where I'm standing, I can see 3 little piggies just waiting for me to cure them of life. From their perspective,
I'm saying easily, the good episodes of Batman the Animated Series easily outweighed the bad ones.
Hunt you down.
I bet you will. But first, a little game. Right now, somewhere in Arkham City, there's a phone ring.
Yeah, they actually cared about them, and Batman Beyond was still a very good series too.
To find it. Take too long, and I
What was the Batman on Cartoon Network?
try anything.
I thought that was a pretty good show too. But where the Batman was like, well, Batman the Brave and the Bold was just a stupid decision that I don't even know why they bothered making. And but where the Batman sucked too. And finished its first season. It had to put them. It had to be on Toonami. I mean, that's how bad Beware the Batman was.
I like how they just made notes like unknown villains, but then that was it.
Well, I mean, they wasted these unknown villains because you realize that in every episode, those unknown villains were pretty much all the classic villains we all come to know, except for, you know, it's not them. So what's the point of adding in all these new villains that are less known if they're just going to be replacements to all our old classic favorites? You know what I'm saying? Anarchy was, like I said, the Joker of the Beware the Batman series. No. Well, he was just all he was he was the Joker of the Beware the Batman series.
Parents were dead, and I was rich. So rich I could have anything I wanted.
Well, I mean, Shiva pretty much was just a filling stone for Ra's al Ghul.
Possible, of course, that their death served a higher
Yeah, he was.
purpose. But back then, I had yet to
Shiva left halfway through the show. I actually watched the whole first season, and it was garbage. Seriously,
It was.
you can't have a good Batman show without the Joker.
save these people from the relentless
I mean, I could understand. Here's the thing. I could understand if they focused more on the lesser known villains, but flat out getting rid of the classic villains was just a stupid mistake. I mean, I could understand that, but I don't think they should have just flat out got rid of it, you know what I'm saying? And well, I mean, the only classic villain that really did show up were Ra's al Ghul, and Killer Croc made a brief appearance. And so did Deathstroke, but, well, Deathstroke's not really a Batman villain. Well, he's all of a sudden become a Batman villain now.
I like Deathstroke.
Don't get me wrong, I love Deathstroke as a character. He's fucking badass. I loved him in the Teen Titans series.
I like that episode of Teen Titans. I forget what it was though. It had Deathstroke in it, and Robin was going psychotic.
Oh, you mean that episode? Yeah, Robin was so badly injured that he actually told Slade to stop. That gives me chills every time I think about that episode. I think it's called Haunted. That scene, though, when he flat out tells Slade to stop, man, that was such an amazing scene. You remember that scene?
I do. I just can't remember the episode.
It's called Haunted. It's like season 2. No, not season 2. Season 3. Oh, he didn't technically die, but, you know.
Wasn't there a Teen Titans movie?
Yeah, it was called Teen Titans Trouble in Tokyo. It was okay. I mean, it wasn't the best, but I mean, it's definitely better than it's definitely better than the shit we're getting today, but you know.
Everything's better than what we were getting.
We don't have a good superhero show anymore. I'm really hoping Justice League Action seems like the only hope we have left. So far, from what it looks like, it actually looks pretty good. And it looks.
Didn't Teen Titans Go do the same thing though?
Teen Titans Go never looked good to me. The whole reason was like, yeah, the shorts were very popular among fans. So why don't we just make it its own anime series? I'm like, because they're shorts in the first place. You can't just because a short's good make it into a TV series. Yeah, I do too. Hopefully. The sad thing is, you know, the whole Netflix thing that, you know, they were going to do, I mean, we've heard so much mixed responses. I've heard at one point Warner Brothers is not interested in, you know, redoing Young Justice, and then I've heard now they are all of a sudden interested in it again, and then I heard that they're not, and then I heard that they are. I have absolutely no idea where this project's going. I really hope eventually it happens. Because of toy sales.
Toys.
Well, I mean, Cartoon Network, although DC was making a shit ton of money through Young Justice, Cartoon Network was making jack shit. Because, you know, Cartoon Network had it in the toy sales. And you see, because Cartoon Network wasn't making enough money, that means they had to pull it off their network because they weren't getting any money out of it. That's why I think it's a really good idea for it to be on Netflix, but unfortunately, I mean...
Something's blocking communication back to
unfortunately, you know, all this shit has happened. But at least there's somewhat of a chance, like,
the only way to crack this
with, like, all the good Marvel shows, you know, reviving them have gone absolutely nowhere. Disney pretty much gave the middle finger to the Spectacular Spider-Man fans, which is one of the best cartoons of all time, not only just superhero shows. And we're stuck with shitty-ass Ultimate Spider-Man. They got rid of Avengers. They got rid of Avengers Earth Mightiest Heroes, and we get replaced with this very, very generic Avengers show called Avengers Assemble.
That show was horrible.
The show is so generic, like, I mean, they follow like the plot lines of every single kid's show out there. It doesn't even try
what about
to be
Superhero
good.
Squad? Remember that one?
Well, that one was specifically meant for preschoolers. I still say I'd rather watch Superhero Squad than I would Teen Titans Go. That's how bad Teen Titans Go is. Oh, don't even get me started on that show. Seriously, a reality show of a superhero. You know that show could have actually been pretty good if they had like the New Avengers. You remember the New Avengers when they did like a reality show with those guys?
The jamming tower.
You know, not thinking about it, that could be actually a pretty good series.
To shut it down.
What?
You know, having the New Avengers, remember their like reality show TV stars in the Marvel Comics Cinematic Universe? Oh yeah, the New Warriors, not the New Avengers. Well, not from Disney. I don't know. I don't really like Netflix shows that much. I didn't say I didn't like them. It's just not my cup of tea. I prefer more of like the animated shows. Because the thing I hate about the live action shows is that they're not really catered towards the fans. But I mean, yeah, there's that. I mean, the thing I hate about these live action shows are their fan bases. You gotta realize most of the fan bases are people who aren't even fans of the comics themselves. I mean, I can't watch really any. There's like no good DC live action stuff going on really at all right now. Well, I mean, there is The Flash, and I guess somewhat Supergirl. I can't really enjoy Supergirl that much because it's so obvious, like, oh yeah, girl power. I mean, it's way too show, you know, like showing in your face. And that kind of ruins my enjoyment a little bit of Supergirl animated series, but still an overall decent series. Gotham I absolutely hate. That show sucks. Let's see, what... I mean, but it's just really upsetting to me that the only really sort of thing that the superhero genre is going to are these live action shows. Okay. Okay. What are you doing right now, Sebastian? Oh.
Penguin sat down underground to set up another comms system. This is still trying to
So how far are you into Arkham City? So yeah, you really that. Then again, you got it yesterday, so I guess that is pretty big for one day.
Once I get it, I'm gonna be beating your guys' high scores.
Yeah, but that's gonna be pretty hard because we're gonna have these games. We're gonna have these games for 3 months, while you're just gonna be getting it Christmas. And don't worry, and just remember, we gotta do that stream to see which one of us can defeat Harley Quinn's revenge faster.
Can we wait first? Because I gotta get used to the new controls. I think they're gonna update for them.
There's no new controls in these games. These games are pretty much the exact same. The only different control is they use the touch screen for, you know, viewing the map, but it's pretty much the same. Actually, yeah, I did a little bit, but I got, like, once I, you know, kind of started, I just kind of got back into the swing of things. You know, when I came into this game, yeah, I know. I'm surprised that they didn't use the control scheme from Arkham Knight. Arkham Knight, I found, like, some stupid thing about Arkham Knight. Remember that? I thought it was absolutely stupid for them to get rid of the Great Takedown. It made escaping way too easy. You know what I mean? Like with raids, I mean they're a good getaway, but there's like really no sort of like no, you know, instead of they got rid of the Great Takedown, and instead you just do a silent takedown on the Greats. I hated that they got rid of that. They got rid of the double takedown, which I never understood why they got rid of that. Well, the fear takedown was stupid. It just pretty much gave you up to 5 free, you know, takedowns.
6.
Well, 6. Well, yeah, that makes it even worse. Well, yeah, the slide was hardly ever used in that game. You know, I really just like to forget about Arkham Knight. I honestly, if you took out the Batmobile, then the Arkham Knight would be so much better game than what it was. I like the Arkham City so much better. Like, I like Gotham so much better in Arkham City than I do, you know, Arkham Knight, because that's all the places you want to go in Arkham City. In Arkham Knight, you got a whole bunch of places that, like, you're like, okay, it's there. Why should I care? And it's not 3 times bigger than Arkham City. So that's a whole bunch of crap. Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, Arkham City is the heart of Gotham. This is where, you know, the Gotham that we all know and love. And they completely just took that out. I mean, here's my thing. Why can't they just give us the whole Gotham City instead of just, like, blocking a specific area?
I think, next, console capability or something like that.
Oh, somebody joined my stream. Hey, whoever you are.
Can they hear us or no?
Yeah, they can hear you.
was the last jammer. I should be able to get into the museum now.
That would be pretty cool. We were actually talking about
Depends
you could,
on
like,
what type. What's up?
we were talking about, like, you know how we could, like, they could make a GTA game, but like you're a thug, and like the work system, like 1 goes by like an individual, the police, and like 6 you could like bring in like the Batman. I think that could work, like Batman in like a GTA like setting. I think that really could work.
I always said that I wanted to see that happen.
I honestly, that would make both DC and Rockstar a shit ton of money. I mean, they sort of did that with Imposters, but not really. They turned Imposters into like a first-person shooter, pretty much. But I mean, that would be an amazing game. After Arkham Knight, I do not want to see any of Batman's vehicles again. Well, in a game.
Lego Batman.
Okay, Lego Batman's the only exception. But then again, Lego Batman games suck, so why would I want to play one in the first place? It's a shame that the Lego series, they got one great game, amazing game, which was Lego Marvel. Which now shows us that, you know, Warner Brothers can actually do stuff for Marvel. So that could mean potentially now we could get like some sort of DC Marvel crossover because of that. Doubtful, but I mean it's at least now a possibility.
It's not gonna happen.
I know it's not gonna happen, but I have dreams too, you know, Josh, and you just crushed them. I mean, instead of making a Marvel versus Capcom, they can make a Marvel versus DC. Speaking of which, are they even planning on making a 4th game of that?
People thought that Injustice 2 was gonna be a new DC versus Mortal Kombat.
Really? You know, there's been so little news on Injustice 2.
There have been 3 murders.
Like, all we've gotten since
because it's coming out next year.
Well, it's coming out early next year, though. It's coming out in, like, March.
I need to track him down and stop him.
Yeah, they did. They said that they're planning on they're trying to go for a release date of, like, March of 2017. The only new information from the launch trailer that we got were Blue Beetle, Wonder Woman, you know, Deadshot, and, you know, Harley Quinn are going to be in the game, but that's it. We've gotten no news. It's been silent since the Harley Quinn and Deadshot trailer. And I bet you if Suicide Squad did not become... What?
I think it's to say that way.
Why?
Do you want... What's a good example of when they released the whole game in, like, trailers?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Do you want them to, like, the whole game ruined because of trailers and
I mean, Injustice was still an amazing game and it did right with its trailers.
Why did you kill him?
But I mean, it just seems like this seems like a complete undertone. It almost makes me feel like they don't have any confidence in the game.
There was this guy. He dropped the body there.
There may be more victims of the identity thief in Arkham City. I should look out for them.
But whenever Josh gets the game...
Christmas.
Okay, we can make... Okay, you can join in, Sebastian. I mean, there's like no limit.
I know I'm gonna win this.
Josh, no, you won't. You'll so lose to me.
How long did it take you? No, I won't.
Should we like amp up like the pressure? Should we like
How long did it
bet or
take you
something like
guys?
that? Yeah.
It took me like 20 minutes.
Oh, Josh, that's full of crap. You told me earlier that it was half an hour. Anyway, should we like amp it up for this like YouTube stream or Ustream or whatever, you guys? Should we like put in like bets or
I do
something like?
Twitch.
How about one? Josh does Twitch and Sebastian, you fine with Daily Motion? Okay, so we can do that. Should we like bet? Should we like make a bet or something like to amp it up a little bit?
No. I'm not betting money.
Well, I wasn't gonna say money. I mean, I was like saying like maybe PSN points or something like that. Whoever wins, like the other two have to give him like
that's
5.
money.
Okay, so no betting, but this is all for bragging rights. Has anybody ever been able to perform the blade dodge takedown? I have never ever been able to. How do you do it? I might have to try that out.
That's so easy.
Before the last strike. So just frequently press and let go of the triangle button, you're saying? I mean, that's one. You can do that.
I completed the whole game without upgrading anything at one point.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know how to upgrade.
You didn't know how to upgrade? It's the most simplest thing you could do, and you don't know how to do it?
I was on the Wii U.
Oh, you got the crappy version.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try out the blade dodge takedown. Oh, I almost had it there.
It's not that hard. It takes a couple tries, that's about it.
Yes, I did it. Okay, I'm starting to get the pattern a little bit. You gotta wait till when he swings. Well, yeah, if you want to know where I'm at, watch the stream.
After paying one.
Okay, I'm gonna die, so I'm going to... We're gonna practice. You know what? I'm gonna practice that off screen a little bit. Well, not off screen because you guys can see it. Yeah, I'm at Penguin's part. I think I'm gonna start practicing the. Oh, you joined my stream. Okay. I've already posted like one for Arkham Asylum, just showing off the beginning. Is there like any tutorial stuff like there was in Arkham Origins? I guess I should show off, like, you know, showing how you, like, do something, custom challenges. There's rank challenges, jokers, there's extra content, predator, combat. Actually, I don't think there is. Oh well. I guess this is a good opportunity to change skins. Any preference, you guys, for new skin for one of the skins other than the regular one, Batman Beyond, or animated Batman? Yeah, sure. Why didn't they add in the Adam West skin? That's one thing I'm disappointed about. Gotta hack this device again? I'm playing the entire new game. What?
Because they're remastering they're reviewing a remaster.
Well, it's because they're IGN. That's what they are. They got a 7 out of 10. Reason why? They didn't get paid enough money. That's what they said for the Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire review.
That's where that thing came from? Too much water?
Yeah. Then again, they should have said over-reliance on HM, but no, they said too much water. I mean, I never ever rely on IGN for, like, you know, actual, like, advice.
They did.
I mean, I just
now
use
they just
IGN
rely on money.
Well, I mean, IGN, not really. They want other companies to give them their money so that they can get good reviews, so that they can give them good reviews.
I like Games Radar.
Well, if you think IGN's bad, you should just see GameSpot.
Oh, they suck.
Oh yeah, they gave Sonic Generations a 6 out of 10 because it brought back bad memories. I'm dead serious. That's why they gave it a 6 out of 10, because when playing Sonic Generations, it made me remind me of bad memories from all the games that we hated. Let me mention that they didn't say the game sucked. In fact, the only reason why they gave it a bad rating was because, oh yeah, Sonic 06 was a level in that game. We hated that. We hated Sonic 06, so we hate this game.
Come on out, lads.
None of them now.
It's initiation time.
If you really want to know a good opinion on a game, just get like a YouTuber that's not that well known, or like you don't have to use these like websites. Angry Joe's pretty good. He's one of those people that I've heard that's.
That what?
Like that he's gotten paid by so many companies to get like good reviews, and he always. Yeah.
Oh,
most people don't. That's
money.
the sad thing is. Like with me, I'm a brutally honest guy. I would feel so bad if I actually lied if something was shit or not. Well, I mean,
yeah.
And he would use it to deport his brother.
I'll deport you, Sam.
I'm the future president of the United States.
Oh god.
Trump for president, you guys. Trump for president.
Now you know who's for president?
If you say Hillary, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Bernie Sanders.
He already dropped out.
You weren't supposed to do that, Batman.
Yeah, I think Harambe would be a better president than both Hillary and Trump combined.
You're forcing me to bring out the...
I mean, Trump is just the lesser of two evils, to be honest.
No, Batman for president.
Yeah, Batman would be the best president. But he would never be it because of what happened in the Injustice game. Yeah, I know, but they're the only options that are gonna win. We're talking about Batman. Why the heck are we talking about politics, okay? No, you said speaking of deporting, what about that presidential election? No, he's wanting to build a wall. They actually made a parody of Trump calling him, instead of like, do you want to build a snowman? Do you want to build a wall?
Do you want to build a wall?
I gotta say, one thing that was really bad about Arkham Asylum was, you know, the boss fights.
Yeah, they kind of felt like the same thing.
Well, I don't think they really.
But
knew
we
what
should
to
be
do with the
happy
boss
they at
fight.
least had boss fights.
Well, Arkham City did. Oh, I'm so close to dying.
Die. You know what I like about dying in the Arkham series?
Like they did like a top 10 like game over screens, and the Arkham series was #1 in one countdown.
My favorite one had to be from remember in Arkham Knight when Joker was like bats. It was like a hint to Metal Gear Solid. And I was like,
Yeah, that was really cool. Oh, you mean from Origins? Oh yeah. He's like, they will remember you, Bruce. Rest in peace. Well, that's when you're trying to save the fireman, because at that point it isn't revealed that it was always Firefly. Which, by the way, how come Firefly wasn't part of that mission, and he had his own stupid-ass mission that was completely pointless as shit? The side missions in Night just sucked. Let's just agree with that. The side missions sucked. Except for with the Season of Infinity, and even the Mad Hatter side mission sucked. Yeah, that was a pretty cool idea. Unfortunately, they never went anywhere with it.
The ice looks unstable. I need to move slowly. Take my time.
Yeah, it would make sense in Asylum, but not really that much City, because it's already in a prison.
We should be safe here.
They should have kept with what their word said and not make Origins canon. They flat out told us beforehand that Origins was not canon, and they're like, "Oh, trolls, guys. Those people at Montreal, we gotta add them now." Well, I mean, I had no idea who he was. I thought he was a character that he made up, but then looking into the description, he was this random guy.
He's just like Batman, but he went evil. Kill cops.
He's not just like Batman. He's like a religious. He felt so similar to Anarchy. Except
No.
for he was like this religious. I just seen Prometheus like so many times in the media. It's just not really that interesting. You know what? One character that I think they probably should have been in Night was Maxi
You
Zeus.
stole it from Mr. Freeze. I'm getting it back.
I mean, he's been referenced so many times in the Arkham games. So why doesn't he have a single appearance? Why is all of his appearances references?
What?
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. He's not that good of a villain. But I would like to see what they would do with him. He had one episode of the animated series, and it wasn't that really good.
Who?
Maxi Zeus. He's
Oh.
basically this guy who wants Roman mythology to go back, and he's not that interesting of a villain. I don't think he was.
I believe he was. He was. On Cartoon Network or animated series?
Well, the cartoon series. I think they pretty much covered them all. I mean, I did not
Two-Face.
really like. I mean, I couldn't really take the Batman seriously, but at least it tried to be funny. It kind of ruined some of the villains. Like, I absolutely hated the Joker's voice actor. Well, I mean,
Are you
like the
racist?
Red Hood voice actor. I
I
mean, the Red Hood voice actor kind of, you know.
Yep.
Hey, I'm not racist. Sebastian was the one that said that. Yeah, racist. But then again, nowadays anything could be considered racist. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he brought goals in there.
What's the difference between the two?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like Bane.
I don't like Bane in the Arkham series either.
No, they made him dumb in the Arkham series.
Well, I mean, at least they got him a plot like that makes sense, but it's still just a stupid idea, like with Titan and stuff like that. Well, I mean, Killer Moth was always a joke, and I like the fact that the Batman series pretty much did not take him seriously at all.
I wish he was in Arkham, the Arkham series.
In the Arkham series, he's supposed to be like a deranged, like, moth, like, killer murderer.
Yeah, remember that thing in Asylum?
Yeah. I think in the Arkham series, they mentioned that he was, like, dead or something. Don't you mean the Arkham Knight? Well, I mean, but then again, they made up shit in Arkham Knight, like the whole stupid ass, you know, Tim Drake and Barbara love story. They made that up. Made Arkham Origins canon, which makes absolutely no sense in the timeline. I mean, just Arkham Knight pissed me off because they didn't care. They did whatever the fuck they wanted to, and fuck the fans. Honestly, I'd rather have
Batman
Batman
Barbara.
Barbara.
Son, Batman's on the
Well, I mean, well, that's because Bruce Timm has a really messed up mind. I think he could be considered legally insane.
Oh.
Yeah, we know. Before you say it, yeah, we know that sex scene from The Killing Joke. We know. Don't mention it.
You may as well pay me now. Huh? It's the fact.
Are you telling me he waited that long to get his revenge? It was so short, and are you trying to tell me that he waited 5 years for his revenge? Like, what the hell was he doing?
Show yourself, chicken.
Well, Arkham Knight supposedly supposed to take place 5 years after the original game.
A year.
Stay still. I'll be back.
No. Yeah, I think it was a year.
Well, a year, but I call it bullshit because the game just made up whatever the hell it wanted to.
Where the hell did he go? Welcome to Club Hostage.
One of Penguin's crew has taken that cop hostage. The only way to save him is to make sure his captors don't see me. Stay quiet, and you'll stay safe.
I mean, Arkham Origins takes place on Christmas.
August.
What made you think August?
Saw you clear the room. So that's
It takes place 1 year after Asylum. Oh, it could be that. I mean, it's at least a year. Let's put it like that.
It looks like the ice is beginning to thaw.
No,
Yeah.
he didn't.
In the comic books.
Well, did like the guards not know that he died or something? Well, and you remember in the GCPD when he had like Bane's like mask and he's like, nobody knows where he is. He's probably getting cleaned. Well, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me because, like I said,
Freeze's override won't work from this range.
I mean, like I said, Arkham Knight, there's not even, the comics can't even try to do it. Because Jason Todd in Arkham City, I mean, he was already dead. And it's also, how the heck did Jason Todd come back? Because it can't be through the Lazarus Pit.
You're finished, Cobblepot. No, I'm sorry. Please, don't.
But then what the, but Joker shot him. What, was he just like pretending to be dead? Or did he get unconscious? And he just sat there? And if he was unconscious, like, why the heck did he wait so long? You see, this is why, or you see what I'm getting at by Knight, you know, just not caring about continuity? Okay, I think I'm gonna do some, I'm gonna do the Solomon Grundy and Penguin boss fight, and then I'm going to just do some challenge missions.
What the hell are you doing? Enough with the bloody explosives! I mean it!
Before Asylum.
And before City.
Because during the City, he mentioned it.
Yeah, well,
Like, didn't I
great.
kill you already?
I get, you know what? I think I,
Oh, you're asking for it now. Let's see how.
because I'm gonna probably
Very
do
good.
that. Like, you know, with that Joker's.
What's the problem with him?
Problem
Oh.
with who? I kind of find it
Alright.
weird. Like, Solomon Grundy's kind of a weird pick for like a boss fight character.
Is immortal. Those things are antiques! Leave them alone!
Yeah.
Well, I
He
mean,
was.
that was made after Arkham City.
No! What have you
Yeah,
done?
that was before the events of Arkham Asylum.
You can't kill him! You can't!
Well, Arkham Origins was originally not even supposed to be considered canon. It was all Arkham Origins was supposed to be a game that's supposed to tie
What?
you in before Arkham Knight.
Kill that
But then Rocksteady decided
Why?
to make it all of a sudden part of the timeline, which convoluted it even more than they did, and they also made it worse.
Stop that! Enough with the bloody explosives! I mean it! Boy! Just you and me left!
What do you guys consider to be like the worst superhero show ever made? Well, that actually tried to take itself seriously. I mean, not like Teen Titans Go, where it just doesn't even try. Yeah, live action counts. Yeah, that show kind of sucked. I hate Beware the Batman. I hate the Iron Man Armored Adventures series. Well, I'm talking about shows that actually try. Well, I mean, yeah. Well, Ultimate Spider-Man does try a little bit.
Supergirl.
Harker, change of plan. I'm going
It's
after
not
the League of
that
Assassins.
bad of a show, but it's not that good either.
What do they have to do with all this? Oh, wait a minute. Is this a find found in Ra's al Ghul?
What do you mean?
We might offend some people in the chat.
I can talk about her like I want.
Okay. Let's actually see that Robin Easter egg that we were talking about earlier in the ranked challenges. I know. If I'm lucky, I might.
Who's brave enough to come here and pick a fight? It's the
Yeah.
boy wonder, Robin.
Gotta restart. Yeah. And then at night they're like, what the fuck did I just play?
Wait. Sebastian, you watch
To Joker's House of Fun.
Supergirl?
Oh, shouldn't this
Okay, so.
I think it goes too much for girl power. And that's one way how you can actually ruin the show is by, you know, girl power.
Welcome to Joker's House of Fun. What? Didn't I kill you
Okay,
already?
I finally got the
No?
quote in now.
There's always time, right? Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for
Not that bad.
Robin.
It's okay.
Let's see how they get on.
I mean, you could say that for, I mean, a lot of shows, but that doesn't mean they're good.
Big deal. Anyone could do that. Level 2.
Man, I've totally forgotten all about Robin's like move pool. I know he doesn't have the bat arm and destroy. I was so close to performing the blade dodge takedown. We need a safety torch. Ready and pulling safety torch. Mr. Freeze. Yeah, easily the best boss fight in video game history.
You're supposed to be the ones doing that, kiddy.
But I mean, it wouldn't really make sense for like, you know, like for like what the mission was going for.
Want some M&M?
A little bit.
Oh yeah.
Be right back.
Does someone need a doctor down there?
What I hate about Robin so much in the Arkham series is he's so slow.
Keep away from the fists, boy.
I mean, you would think it'd be faster because out of all the Bat family, he has the least experience out of all of them. Like I said, he had to train the hardest out of all the Robins because he knew absolutely nothing about combat. Well, that and after Jason's taught deaths, I mean, he's like more better with computers and stuff like that. So that's why he has like that little staff that, you know.
I'm back.
I mean, he didn't have like acrobatics like, you know, Dick Grayson, or he didn't have like, you know, Jason like Thug Life, or Damien's like, you know, all that stuff. He had nothing. Or like Stephanie's, you know. You know, Stephanie Brown was, I actually counted the amount of like comics that Stephanie Brown was actually, you know, Robin. She was only Robin for 5 comics.
Who?
Stephanie Brown.
Oh.
What? I found it absolutely insulting that they wrote her out of like the New 52 at first. Well, yeah. Is she in the Rebirth series? The Rebirth series is only in the last 2 years. Well, the Rebirth continuity, I should say. Well, that's what DC said it was going to. I'm so glad they got rid of like the new 52 Superman. He was an absolute dick. I mean, when Man of Steel came out, it pretty much ruined Superman. Like not just the movies, but just Superman in general. Because the comics after Man of Steel, they wanted to do what like the same Superman with Man of Steel. But here's the thing, we don't really know anything about the Man of Steel version of Superman. And again, he's not afraid to kill. I mean, I hate the new 52 version of Superman. So I'm glad, I don't care where the heck he is. I'm glad he's not in Rebirth anymore. Well, they announced that Rebirth was not gonna last. Like from the start, it was gonna last like 2 years. Wait, are you playing on hard or normal? I'm playing on hard.
It's hard on Medium Plus.
Yeah, it really is. There's only like, I think 12 ways to take him out. And you have to like, you know, do 10 of them, 10 of the 12. And a lot of them are very circumstantial. For me, the hardest part is, you know, just I'm trying to get all the takedowns in. I don't know, so that they can introduce new gadgets. I mean, that's it. You gotta realize that of all, Batarang is like the only one that he always has on him with like no matter what he does. Aside from Smoke, which I can't. I'm really excited. Pokemon Sun and Moon. It's looking to be like the best Pokemon game of all time. Pokemon Sun and Moon, the newest ones that are coming out. By the way, did you see that new Generations video? Like when they show off the old. That thing creeped the shit out of me. I'm starting to get more of the hang of, you know, the blade takedown, blade dodge takedown. But then again, out of all like the generations, I'm the least you know, the Gen 4 is probably the one I know the least about.
We want to see what's under that pretty little costume. Arkham City is gonna be the last thing you see. Kill you, freak! This won't take long! Hold still while I pound your face into the dirt. Your mommy won't know who you are when you're done.
Okay, so yeah. I think I might try one more challenge map, and then I'm probably gonna get off.
You may want to just run and hide. Oh, you wouldn't hit a girl, would you? itch that needs scratching.
So yeah.
God damn, my combo broke.
I'm lost, boys. Can anyone help a girl?
How the heck do you guys find the blade combo takedown so easy?
Cause. Exactly.
Can you do it every single time it works for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, now I'm starting to see it's easy. And why the heck did I think this was so hard in the first place?
Cause you're.
Okay, I think I'm going to head off now.
No.
Now I'm definitely in because you